This is so crazy.
Okay, let's just go out. Okay, great.
Jana, how are you feeling right now?
I don't know, just
Eddie. Oh my goodness. Jana.
It's very pretty.
yeah, you need some heels.
Oh yeah, I have some heels. What like are you?
Oh my word, Jana. Our one is so pretty too.
That one's such romantic.
Yes.
Yeah, it is nice too.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's the neckline's flattering on you.
Actually,
That fits you so pretty.
I didn't think it would, but you're right.
Oh my goodness, Jana. That's really pretty.
I think you should wear your hair down. I think the only one where you probably wouldn't want to is if you maybe had the dress that went like here or whatever.
Welcome to The Fame, your go-to channel for the latest buzz on your favorite famous families. Today, we've got a heartwarming and drama-filled update from the Duggar world. We're diving into some truly unforgettable moments that fans can't stop talking about. First up, the moment we've all been waiting for, Jana Duggar's magical wedding. From finding the perfect dress to choosing a timeless venue, her big day is straight out of a fairy tale. Get ready to relive every tear-jerking, picture-perfect moment with us. But not everything was sunshine and sparkles. When Jana hit the bridal boutiques with her sisters and nephew George, one major figure was missing. Michelle Duggar, what's going on behind the scenes? We've got the inside scoop on what didn't happen during this surprisingly drama-free dress hunt. And speaking of dresses, the internet has been buzzing with what could have been. Jana shocked fans when she tried on a bold, sleeveless gown, an absolute curveball in the Duggar universe. Reddit exploded, and we've got all the reactions right here. Finally, we're diving into the fascinating story behind Jana's love life and her relationship with Stephen Wissmann. Why did she wait so long to settle down? Some fans think it's because of their age difference. We're breaking down all the rumors, theories, and what makes this relationship stand out in Duggar history. So buckle up because we're about to dive into all this Duggar drama, and trust us, you won't want to miss a second of it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. After waiting patiently for her turn to walk down the aisle, Jana Duggar finally found her dream wedding dress, and it was nothing short of perfection. Fans have been gushing about how breathtaking Jana looked in her gown, and many couldn't help but admire how the dress felt so age-appropriate, modern, and effortlessly feminine. The way it hugged her frame and flowed was simply divine, definitely worth the wait. Jana's dress shopping experience was a special family moment, with her sisters and sister-in-law there to cheer her on. It was such a joy to see the sisterly bond come to life as they all helped Jana find the dress. And can we talk about her reaction when she tried on that perfect gown? She knew immediately it was the one. It was like it was made just for her. Fans are calling it one of the most beautiful Duggar weddings yet, and we couldn't agree more. The venue choice was another standout moment. It was classy, elegant, and timeless. Just like Jana, every detail from the decor to the ambiance exuded sophistication. It's clear that Jana had a vision for her wedding day, and she executed it flawlessly. Fans commented how everything seemed to align perfectly, and that it truly reflected Jana's personality: mature, graceful, and full of love. And let's not forget the bridesmaids. The joy and excitement they showed for Jana were absolutely contagious. Fans have been praising Joanna for her sweet and genuine support, as well as how all of Jana's sisters were thrilled for her. The love in that room was undeniable, and you could see how much this moment meant to the entire family. Of course, the most emotional part for fans was seeing Jana finally get her fairy tale ending with Stephen Wissmann. After years of watching her younger siblings get married, many followers have expressed how excited they are that it was finally Jana's time. "The Lord saved the best for last," one fan wrote, and it certainly feels that way. Stephen and Jana looked so happy and in love, and fans couldn't help but smile along with them. Jana's wedding has touched hearts across the world, with many fans relating to her story of waiting patiently for the right person. Some even shared their personal stories of marrying later in life, expressing how it's never too late to find your true love. It's been so inspiring to see such positive and uplifting messages for Jana during this beautiful chapter of her life. What an incredible celebration of love. Jana's wedding was truly worth the wait, and we couldn't be happier for her and Stephen. From her gorgeous dress to the elegant venue and the overwhelming support from her sisters, every moment was simply perfect. We can't wait to see what's next for this newlywed couple as they begin their new life together. Be sure to leave your well wishes for Jana and Stephen in the comments below. Next in the video, Jana, alongside sisters Abby, Joyanna, Jessa, and even nephew George, embarks on what should be one of the most exciting moments in a bride's journey, choosing the dress. But guess who's notably absent from this big day? None other than Michelle Duggar. And that absence has sparked plenty of speculation. So let's break down what happened, or rather, what didn't happen in this dull, drama-free trip. The video kicks off with Jana trying on 6 different dresses. You'd think there'd be some excitement, or at least a few heartfelt reactions, but no. Everything is calm, quiet, and a bit boring. Abby, Joyanna, and Jessa offer some supportive comments, with Joy repeating the same few phrases, such as her now infamous "can you believe it?" at Jana's big day finally arriving. Abby also chimed in with her usual "oh my word" and "oh my goodness," while Jessa seemed more neutral and subdued in her reactions. The dresses themselves, surprisingly pretty and not overly Duggarish. No strange modesty panels were in sight, making some fans wonder if this was the real reason Michelle stayed home, perhaps to avoid the temptation to suggest adding them. Speaking of Michelle, her absence looms large in this video. Many fans were shocked that she didn't attend such a major moment in Jana's life, especially given how involved she's been in her daughter's weddings in the past. Speculation around her absence has been swirling ever since the video dropped. Some fans suggested Michelle might be in poor health, pointing out how fragile and hunched over she's appeared in recent family photos. Others joke that Jim Bob might have tranquilized her the night before, and she was still recovering. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room. There could be unresolved tension between Jana and her mom. After all, Jana has been living a much more independent life than her sisters, and there's been a lot of chatter about possible resentment between the two women. Could Jana's desire for a less traditionally modest wedding dress have caused some friction? Many fans seem to think so, and it's not hard to imagine Michelle wanting more control over the situation. For a lot of viewers, this shopping trip was supposed to be a key moment leading up to the big wedding. But instead, we're left with a relatively dull outing, absent of drama and the tea we were hoping for. In fact, the most entertaining part of the whole video might have been Joy overusing the word stunning for every dress, leading some fans to joke about her limited vocabulary. And then there's the ongoing joke about Jana releasing a tell-all sequel, outshining her sister Jill's book. Maybe, just maybe, Jana's saving the real tea for later? So, while Jana's video might not have delivered the excitement we were hoping for, it still gives us plenty to speculate about. Whether it's Michelle's surprising absence or the underlying tension between mother and daughter, fans are left wondering what's really going on behind the scenes. Could this just be the calm before the storm? We'll be keeping an eye out for more Duggar drama as Jana's wedding day gets closer. What do you think about Michelle not showing up to the dress shopping? Do you think there's tension between her and Jana, or is there something deeper going on? Next, we're diving into a surprising twist in the Jana Duggar wedding saga that has fans and Reddit users buzzing. What if Jana Duggar had walked down the aisle in a dress that would have left the family, and fans speechless? In Vlog, Jana gave us a peek behind the scenes of her wedding dress shopping experience, and one particular gown has everyone talking. This was not the modest, traditional dress she ultimately wore, but a bold, sleeveless number that left Reddit in shock. Let's take a look at what might have been, and what fans are saying about it. In Jana's wedding vlog, she is seen trying on several dresses, but there was one that had everyone talking. It was a sleeveless halter-style dress, revealing a bit more cleavage than what fans are used to seeing from the traditionally modest Duggar family. As soon as Jana stepped out in the gown, reactions came flooding in online. One Reddit user couldn't help but imagine Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's reaction if Jana had actually chosen this dress, saying, "I'm surprised she even tried this on. Wow." Another chimed in, "Mother would have had a stroke," referencing Michelle Duggar's well-known conservative views on modesty. The dress was undeniably stunning and flattering, with many fans praising it. One commenter said, "It's a beautiful dress. I'm surprised Jana felt comfortable coming out of the fitting room," while another added, "That halter dress looks stunning on her. I am really surprised Michelle wasn't with her for the fitting." But it wasn't just about the dress. Fans couldn't help but speculate about Jana's evolving relationship with her family's strict rules. A Reddit user asked, "Can we even hope that her thought process is somewhere along the lines of 'I'm 34 years old and I'll wear whatever I please'?" This comment captures the growing sentiment among some viewers that Jana might be asserting more independence from her family's traditional expectations. Could this bold dress choice be a sign of her breaking away from the old Duggar norms? Others pointed out Michelle's absence during Jana's wedding prep, saying that she seemed only interested in pre-wedding shopping and idyllic mom of the year moments when TLC cameras were around. Fans speculated if Jana's increasing independence is causing a rift between her and her parents. Could this dress be symbolic of Jana's desire to break free from the rigid expectations placed on her? Interestingly, despite the buzz about the daring dress, many fans agreed that the one she ultimately chose for her big day was more flattering. Some even commented that it was a safer, more elegant choice that still reflected Jana's own sense of style. However, some couldn't help but wish she had worn the more revealing dress just to see the Duggar parents' reactions. One user joked, "I kind of wish she'd picked this one if only to see what her parents' faces would have looked like." So, what do you think about Jana's what-if wedding dress moment? Was it a sign of her growing independence, or just a fleeting fashion experiment? Could this be a glimpse into a new, more self-assured Jana, or do you think she's still sticking to her family's traditional values? Finally, we're diving into an intriguing topic about Jana Duggar and her journey to finding love with Stephen Wissmann. Rumors have circulated for years about Jana's reluctance to settle down, and one particularly interesting theory suggests that Jana may have initially hesitated in her relationship with Stephen because of concerns about their age difference. But why, in the Duggar world, age gaps often follow a specific pattern with older men and younger women. So, what was different for Jana, and how did it shape her decisions? Let's explore the details of her relationship with Stephen, her past suitors, and how social norms within the Duggar community may have influenced her actions. At the heart of this discussion is the timing of Jana and Stephen's courtship. When Stephen Wissmann, now Jana's husband, was around 27 or 28, sources say he initially showed interest in Jana, who was already in her early 30s. At the time, this might have triggered hesitation from Jana, as the Duggar family has historically favored relationships where the male is older, perhaps reflecting their adherence to traditional values that stem from their religious community. Jana might have felt unsure about dating someone younger, concerned about how it would appear to others. After all, social norms in fundamentalist families can place extra scrutiny on these kinds of details. However, Jana's story is far more complex than a simple concern over age. Stephen wasn't the first man to express interest in Jana over the years. Rumor has it that several suitors, possibly younger as well, were interested in her, but for various reasons, none of those relationships materialized. Could the unconventional age dynamics in some of these cases have also been a factor? It's hard to say for sure, but many fans speculate that Jana may have wrestled with expectations of what a perfect marriage should look like according to the Duggar family's strict beliefs. Interestingly, Stephen and Jana's eventual courtship didn't officially move forward until Stephen was 30, and by then, the age difference seemed less significant. In the context of the Duggar and Wissmann families, age differences like theirs aren't entirely unusual. In fact, some fans have pointed out that other Duggar women, like Jessa, who is 3 years older than her husband Ben, and Hannah, who is older than Jeremiah, also bucked the tradition of marrying older men. Perhaps Jana ultimately realized that age was not as big of a deal within their circles as she initially thought. But age is only part of the story. The timing of Jana and Stephen's relationship might also have been influenced by deeper family issues. Around the time of their initial connection, the Duggar family was dealing with intense public scrutiny due to the arrest and trial of Jana's brother Josh Duggar. The stress from this scandal may have weighed heavily on Jana, who has long been considered the backbone of the Duggar household. With her parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle, reportedly overwhelmed by the trial, Jana likely had to step up even more as a caretaker for her younger siblings, taking on the emotional and practical burdens of the family's crisis. Some fans believe that Jana might have felt undeserving of a relationship during this time, especially after a personal incident in which she was charged with child endangerment when one of Anna Duggar's children wandered off while under her care. This event might have added to her feelings of unworthiness, making her delay her relationship with Stephen. For someone raised in the Institute of Basic Life Principles, IBLP ideology, taking full responsibility and carrying guilt for others is common, which may have contributed to her hesitation. Interestingly, the Duggar-Wissmann connection is not the only one where the wife is older than the husband. In fact, Jana and Stephen's 3-year age gap mirrors that of Jeremiah Duggar and his wife Hannah, who is also slightly older. Many fans speculate that in these fundamentalist communities, it's becoming more normal for the wife to be older. despite the traditional belief that men should be older and more established before marriage. So, was age really the main reason Jana held back in her relationship with Stephen, or were there deeper emotional and familial struggles at play, from concerns about societal norms within their religious community to personal burdens and the scandal surrounding her family? Jana's journey to marriage was anything but straightforward. It's possible that Jana's delay was a combination of all these factors, finally allowing her to embrace love on her own terms when the timing was right. What do you think? Was age ever really an issue, or were the pressures of being a Duggar daughter the bigger obstacle? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates and deep dives into the Duggar family dynamics here on The Fame.